Hello, YouTube. It is Dr. Lisa. We are here, Launch Your Income Agency. I'm going to get to moving somewhat quickly because I want to make sure I get on live and connect with all of you all. So thank you so much for being here. We're going to try to move rather quickly tonight to this evening because I have a chat and I want to make sure I am Zoom call today, so I want to make sure I am supporting and going live. So we are going to get to talking and chatting, and we'll bring the music down just a little bit, and I want to answer questions. So thank you so much for being here. We'll get over here real quick. As you guys know, always want to make sure I'm addressing your needs. Let's see, and then we will get to talking a little bit. So let's see. Um, do that in a little bit. And then I'm going to come over here, get ready to go live. Thank you all for being here. This is my Go Live with Ease and Confidence, but we are also talking about making sure you launch your income agency, friends. So come on in, let me know if you have questions. Let me know if I can support as well so we can get to going. And thank you all for being here. We're going to get to talking in just a few minutes. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for joining the live. And then we are going to talk a little bit about how to go live. Hello, friends. How are you? Come on in. Let me know where you're from as you get ready to come in. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know where you're from. Say hello. How you doing? And then I am going to go over, as you guys know, I always talk about going live. So I'm going to go live in a second. I'm going to make sure I'm answering questions in the meantime. Hello, friends. How are you? Come on in. And as you guys know, hello. How are you? Let me get to chatting with you all. So let me say this. It's a little housekeeping. So if you are new to my live, make sure you click like. And then I want you to comment. And then I want you to subscribe as well. Okay? So click that subscriber button so you can subscribe to the channel. And then if you can take a minute and click the bell, you'll know when I go live and post content. And I'm going to try to post content a little bit more frequently, but I have these lives. I just posted about 48 lives that were private that are now public. So there's plenty for you to binge watch if you have not been coming here daily. So there's plenty to binge watch. Make sure you go back and watch some of those videos. And then ultimately, make sure you click the like button so that YouTube knows you're here. And then also click subscribe, okay? So we can bring and increase the subscribers so you guys can know when I go live and connect and get all this great information. So I am an agency. Go ahead and say where you're from in the chat. So I'm a TikTok agency, a TikTok creator network agency. So you guys will see that I will go co-stream in a second. And then I also am as an agency, I support creators. I'm going to put the link over here for you guys to apply if you're interested. But in the meantime, if you come over to TikTok, you can apply over there. And what I tell people is like, the goal is for you to go live. It's the live stream, okay? If you are new to my live, just make sure you comment and like. And then if you have not subscribed, click subscribe. And then finally, I want to make sure, let me turn my volume up again. I want to make sure that you ask questions. If you have any questions, go ahead and put in the chat for me and ask questions, okay? So we're going to get ready to go live in a second on TikTok, and we'll connect over there. And again, I'll answer any questions that you guys have, and we'll chat over here as well, okay? And I do need to bring the link over to you guys, so I got to remember to do that. So many things going on, friends. We got to get it together. Make sure friends. We'll get to chat in a second. And we're going to go live in just a few minutes. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Let me know if you have any questions in the meantime. And I'm going to go and start there. Okay. Thank you so much, friends. All right. I am here. Hello. It is Dr. Lisa. Thank you so much for joining the live, friends. We're going to get to talking and chatting in a second. Thank you so much for joining. I'll set my screen over here. We'll set that down. Appreciate you all coming in. Thank you so much. We got, this is my go live in the afternoon. I usually talk a little bit about mindset, especially for my people who are nervous. So we might go mindset conversation, friends. But in the meantime, come on in. Let me know if you have questions. Say hello. We'll get to chatting. And this is the agency. So if you're interested in a Creator Network agency, you're more than welcome to apply. How you doing? Hello, friends, coming on into the live. I appreciate you all joining. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to ask questions as you come in. How you doing, Betty? How are you, friends? Come on in. I'm going to share out my live. We're going to get to talking and chatting and put in my story. I am live now. And then let me know if you're new to the live. Always tell people come on in. We're going to get to talking. And if you are interested in the agency, you are more than welcome to join. How you doing, Renardo? Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you for commenting. Appreciate that. How are you? All right. Thank you so much, everybody, coming into the live. You're doing okay? Awesome. Awesome. It would be interesting if you're really a soccer star, but hey, welcome to the live. Join. So 1 second. I'm sharing out my live as we speak. And thank you all for being here. So I'm sharing out the live. We are talking all things going live. Let me know if there's any questions. Appreciate that. How you doing, Mrs. Treetop? How's everything going? How is your live journey, friend? You were live for a brief moment today. I saw you briefly, but I was also live at the same time. I had to pop in on you again. How's everything going? Thank you so much. You said greetings. How you doing? Different results. Love that, friend. Look at there. Welcome to TikTok in the live, my live room. And you don't have a bio, so let me know more about who you are and what you do in these TikTok streets. Soda, how's everything going, friend? How is all? You were live earlier today. Hey, friend. I did a 90-minute live. I saw a snippet of you. You were drawing. When I saw you, you were painting, rather. Nice, 90 minutes. Now, let me ask, was that your first time going 90 minutes? You did awesome. Look at you. That's what it's all about. Practice makes progress. I say it all the time. You know, it's easy to get hung up on time and nerves and all the things that hold you back, but you're doing great, friend. Just keep going, keep going. And I like the interactive piece, the way you had your screen set up and you were showing the artwork and what you were doing. I love the way your setup was, so it worked out beautifully. So you're getting a quick peek because I didn't get a chance to engage fully. I was multitasking. So when I see you guys, sometimes I'm like moving. You said thanks. So sometimes I'll get a chance to say something and drop in on your live, and sometimes I won't. So that was one of the times I wasn't able to. But right now on the screen, so I'm going live right now. I see Vibe Wellness Woman. I see Dr. Michelle, and I see Naya Beauty. They're live right now. So I can't drop in and say, hey, I see you live. But I'll see it later, and I'll say, hey, I saw pieces of it. So that's how it goes sometimes for me. I'm doing good. I'm having slow and steady rise through these TikToks. There we go. That's what it's all about. It doesn't happen overnight. I'm going to tell you that right now. Here's the misnomer. And a lot of people get hung up on time, get hung up on, you know, what does it mean to have a lot of people in my room? What does it mean to have your room rooming? I'm going to tell you right now, sometimes, and so Vibe Wellness Woman will be a great example to talk to, because she was one of those too, where she first started. Hello, how you doing, Destiny Reads? She was one of those that was very eager because she had been on the other platforms. So she was very eager about seeing things happen quickly. And I said, well, it happens. Slow and steady, like you said. It's going to happen. So her room is rooming. And it's great that it's happening. Thank you so much. We up, baby. Barbie, is that it? We up, baby. Is that it, baby? Baby. I didn't say R, so baby. Thank you so much, friend. Hello, hello. How are you? So when it comes down to it, um, once you get your room there is this notion, and we're going to talk about it tonight in the Zoom. Once you get there, you got to stay there. You got to keep it going. How are we? How are you? I'm doing well, friend. Thank you. How are you doing? Let me know where you're from. You got to keep it up. You got to keep people engaged. You got to feed the beast. And I'll explain what I'm talking about. I'll explain it more later. You said what time? What time? Oh, you know what? So I'm doing okay. I got to talk about my sign. I was supposed to change that A before I came on too. So somebody said, "Oh, the A makes it look like a title." So I want to make sure I fix that. Analogy from the TikTok. Start the thought. It's kind of like getting a six pack. Exactly. You said once you get the six pack, you got to keep the pack going up. I love that. I thought that was for the new folks. It's for my new people. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, some of the regulars, some of the seasoned people, they gonna show up to y'all. Cause I said all is welcome. I want it for the new people though. But Miss Treetop, you don't consider yourself part of the newbies. Miss, you can show up, friend. You are welcome to show up. You said you've been going longer than 14 days. You on your third week or your fourth week. You like, look here, I am not. Yes, I do. You said yes, you do. You knew. Okay, I was just trying to see. You said I'm not a newbie anymore. I'm seasoned. I love it. I love it. Okay, so agency talk really quickly. You said August 1st. Yeah. So I shouldn't have put 14 days, huh? I put too much of a time limit. Now you're like, hello, Fred. Now you're like, I'm not 14 days. I'm more than 14 days. But no, you're welcome to come. All is welcome. Thank you so much for the shares. Okay, agency talk. So let me talk about the agency. If you click the link in the corner, you can become a part of the Creator Network agency that I have, which is Launch Your Income Agency. Let me talk about that. First of all, first thing you need to know, it's free. Okay, that's the first thing. Most people are like, how much? What's the cost? What is it? What? First thing you need to know, it's free. Okay, it is a program that TikTok has here. TikTok recognizes that live hosting is a big business. Essentially, you're building community, you're keeping people on the app, people are engaging with you, you're sharing all the different information, tips, strategies. You might be talking about other things that TikTok wants you to talk about. TikTok Shop, some other things. So just think about it. TikTok's like, okay, you know what? If we got people going live and they're bringing community and they're building their community and people are engaging, people are becoming fans, then that's what we want. We want to see that growth happen. And so because of that, they've created this agency. They more or less deputize agencies to go out and support live hosts and make sure you're learning, growing, and knowing what to do and not to do. Thank you for the donuts, Mrs. Treetop. And so my agency is just that. I answer questions. I support your growth. I help you when it comes to hosting strategies, monetization strategies, helping you to build your community, obviously advocating for you if you get your account in trouble, meaning violations or banned. So that's what agencies do, and that's what I'm here for. So I'm trying to be the agency that I wish I had. No shade, but just really want to do what I think should be done to support people. So that's what I'm doing. And ultimately, you're eligible to apply. Now, TikTok would have to determine if you meet the requirements when it comes to making sure you don't have any violations on your account. If you have violations, then you can't join our agency at the time. Those have to be cleared up first. Essentially, also, there's a multi-account violation that will pop up on occasion for people when you have multiple accounts, and TikTok's like, well, you only can have one account with an agency. So you got to make sure you have the right account type that you're applying for the agency for. And if you also already belong to a Creator Network, that's another agency of another agency. You only can have one at a time. Okay, so you have to make sure you're not with another agency. I can't coach or poach other people's members. Okay, and then also you have to be in the U.S. or Canada. So if you're not in the U.S. or Canada, you can't be a part of the agency. Mine is approved for U.S. and Canada. So if you click the link, you can apply. If you do click the link, because like I said, I'm on a different screen, let me know. Just put it in the chat, and I'm happy to check for you to see if you're eligible. And then if you are, you will become part of the community. Appreciate your friends. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, somebody applied while I walked away. Interesting. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. How you doing? Come on in, my friends. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart. Great day, everyone. How you doing, Sharon S? Thank you so much for the daily heart made. You guys are Lisas. I got double Lisas. Lisa is for the subscribers and Lisa's for the fan club. I'm going to talk about the fan club a little bit. Hello, how you doing? Good. What is GBU? Hello, how you doing? I think that's an acronym, but thank you so much, friend. Thank you for being here. Let me know. The last thing I will tell you, if you have not gone live, TikTok will say you need to do a trial live, meaning that first you got to do a 10-minute trial live before you can be accepted into agency. And so I have helped people through that process. And like I said, tonight I am doing, for the agency, I am doing a beginner conversation. We're going to talk mindset. I'm going to share some tips and strategies. I'm going to kind of give a little bit more insight behind how this live streaming should go and grow for you. And I want you all to understand that a lot of it is interactive. When we talk about interactive, it's interactive for the viewers, it's interactive for you, and TikTok expects for you to use the features and interact, okay? So that makes your live a little bit more exciting. So I'm gonna give you guys the first test. So if you click that daily heart me for me, click the daily heart me, you've seen that already. If you click that, then I want you to put a comment in, but click that heart. When you go into your comments, there's a grayed out heart. Click that heart. You'll see stickers, okay? So I want you to throw some stickers in there. Let's throw some stickers in the chat. If you got that daily heart me, throw some stickers in the chat. Let's see. Do it scared. Do it scared. Go live. Let's put those stickers in the chat. So I want you guys to start interacting and let TikTok know you're here. We're gonna talk about the fan club too, because look at your stickers. you put my face out there, huh? Hello, thank you all. Daily check in. Love it, love it. You see all the stickers, tap, tap, tap. Love that. I love Dr. Lisa. I love y'all too. Do it scared. There we go. Dr. Lisa, there's a man who was pretending to be Mother Matt, trying to imitate me by calling me. Oh, Lord. Petra, you be having some characters in your live, friend. Oh my gosh. Where's that coming from? Your live? Or I didn't see you go live earlier. Did you go live today? Or are you saying in your content? Um, yeah, you need to block and report if people are doing things that are harassing. Yeah. Fail for your lives. Did you really? Supposed to be. I did a screenshot today. I gotta reach out to one of my one of the people in the agencies. I was in her live and I did some screenshots and some I asked her if it's okay to use her in my next video, because literally what I did was actually, that's the video I'm gonna do, how to set your notifications. I'm gonna tell you guys really quickly, because I want you to do it, because I'm gonna do a video on it. I want you to kind of pay attention to it, and once you do it, do me a favor and drop a heart in the chat. We're gonna get the chat going. I want you guys to be tapping and supporting the live. So, very first way you do it, if you click my face here, my mini profile comes up. There's a bell next to my name. If you're already following me, there's a bell there that you can set the notification to see when I go live. Okay, that's number one. If you click my photo again, mini profile pops up. Click my photo one more time, it takes you to my profile. There's a bell in the top corner, the right corner, that lets you know when to go live, when I go live, and when I post content. Okay? And then, One Love, how you doing, MM? My motivational moment. Appreciate your friend. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Happy Wednesday, friend. And then there is the third way. If you are a fan club member, you've done that, you click the Daily Heart Me. Click the different options to tell you to claim your points. One of those is to set a notification. You get points for that. So if you haven't already set a notification of when I go live, TikTok will give you points for setting that notification. So that's the third way. There's 3 ways to set notifications in a live stream, okay? And so I just want you guys to know, like, these are different features I want you guys to pay attention to. And I'm going to say this, especially for my people who are live hosts, okay? I want you to pay attention to notifying your community of when you go live, okay? So they should know when you go live, when you post content. You want to create that community. You want them to set the notification. So that way, when you go live, they're going to clearly know how to support you. You said, cool. Yes, I'm gonna do a video about that. Who knows? I might even take this video because this can be, you can repurpose your content. I tell you all the time, my new folks, there's no reason to be nervous because this becomes content for you. You can set this as content for your community so they know. We got the flash go. Thank you so much, friend. TikTok gave us the roses. TikTok is being nice today. They gave us the roses. Thank you all for coming in, grabbing those roses. I so appreciate you all. This is a flash go. TikTok will give these flash goes to help interaction in your live too. And so in a perfect world, you get the flash go pretty early so that you can go ahead and just continue to support the live. It's 1 rose per person. So if you're on the live, you can send a rose and that will support the live. It's 1 per person. But thank you so much. I appreciate all the roses. And then you have 15 minutes to get the flash go. Sometimes they'll give you the daily heart me, and people come in and automatically, because they're fan club members, they grab that daily heart me. One of the contests that is going on, and I'm going to talk about it more because I want you guys to pay attention to how TikTok is now going to really revamp the fan club. Okay, so you'll notice some things happening. You see Lisa as part of a badge. That's helping you become part of my community. People come in and you're like, hey, I want to be a Lisa. Okay, how do I get that Lisa badge? You can create your own if you're a live host so people can get that badge for you as well. Okay, so Lisa's a badge, and then they added those stickers. When you guys dropped those stickers in there for me, that was part of it as well. You drop those stickers in there, and then that's where you are now able to see a new sticker, the sticker with the sunglasses. Somebody drop the sticker with the sunglasses for me. Drop that in the chat so we can see it. Sticker with the sunglasses. That's the heart me with the sunglasses. If you click the comment, click the heart, you'll see the sunglasses. Put that in the chat for me. And so you'll see this is a way to kind of get your fan club activated, okay? So as you are going live, you want people to support your live. You want people to come in and be true fans. Thank you so much, nurse. I love it. You know what? There's actually 2. There's one with the star with the sunglasses, and there's a heart with the sunglasses too. It's the heart with the sun. There we go. The heart and there we go, friends. I think the heart with the sunglasses is the newer sticker because the sticker came when I added my own personalized stickers. So TikTok says, okay, we're going to give another sticker for your community to interact, your fan club. So that's part of it. So you want your community to interact. You want to ask them to support your live in that way. And so you'll hear that. And I'm going to talk about that a little later today when I do the Zoom call because I want you guys to pay attention. Nika, Grace, how are you, friend? Come on in. We got the flash go. It is 1 rose, 1 rose. We are looking for 1 rose to end that flash go. Thank you so much. Achieve that flash go. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. We got it. We got it. Thank you for the daily army. You Zoom. So Teresa, yes, I'm an agency. So so I said, why join a Creator Network agency? I put that there for you guys to kind of understand what is a Creator Network agency. What's the benefits? Why would you want to join? What does it offer you? So Teresa, I'm gonna throw the question back just a little bit. Do you go live? Do you go live? Are you currently a live streamer? Thank you for the follow, Well-Being. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate the follow. So if you are interested in joining the agency, agencies are, first of all, always let me start off with saying, first of all, agencies are free. Because people's like, what's the cost? What's the cost? First of all, agencies are free. It's essentially a service that TikTok offers. Said nope, but I got to. Yeah, you got to. You got to. If you're in the crocheting niche, crochet made easy for beginners to advanced. Join me for fun and maybe to learn to love it, love it, love it. This is actually ironically I think there's 2 in the agency. So you guys, let me say this out loud. Let me check real quick. I'm gonna check our numbers. I think we have 82 people. 82 people. 82 people are in the agency. 82. Okay? Look at you, Nika Grace. Yes, I have one, but this is a private conversation. That is a private conversation. You said I have one. Got you. You have one. Oh, you have an agency. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't coach or poach you. But yes, if that's what you mean, you're with an agency. But you said that's a private conversation. Okay, friend. Well, and with that being said, if that's what you meant by that comment, yes, I can't coach or poach, but you have to definitely talk to them if you are looking for support too. But I do tell people, especially if you are looking to grow your I can't talk about it here. I know you can't, friend. I can't talk about it here either. um, when with everything said and done, I will say if you are looking to grow your community, you do need to go live. So I'm just especially if you have a service or you have a digital product or coaching, your consultations you're trying to develop, you're trying to get people to connect with you, then yes, you do. You live streaming is a way to get there. OMG, go Dr. Lisa, you are growing well. New agency, proud of you. Thank you so much, Rand. I'm trying, friends. My goal, like I said, I want to make sure I, that you guys feel comfortable and confident and at ease with this. And I'm trying my best to be present and available to all of you all. So let me know if you're in the agency and we need to meet. Let me know because I want to schedule appointments and make sure I'm supporting you both in this space and one-on-ones as well. How can I be sure that you my will be my agent? I'm getting ready to go live. I want to be safe. How can you be sure that I will be your agent? Well, first of all, you got to click the link. Second of all, I'm all there is right now. There's nobody else but me right now. So it's not like I'm going to hand you off to somebody else. It ain't nobody to hand you off to. I'm just saying. It's just me. But we'll see if it is meant to be that it grows to the point where I have people to hand you off to. I will be your agent then. I will keep you because you said that. It's like, how can I be sure you're going to be my agent? She is a fantastic lady. She is completely safe. Thank you so much, the real Dr. Lisa. I do have impersonators, imposters out there. I do, unfortunately. So if you get a message after this and it seems kind of random out of the blue, and I'm talking about the message is about cryptocurrency or investing in something, it's not me, okay? I just say that out loud. It is not me. It is the imposters, okay? Because they're snooping here. They're looking at my live stream and they will say something. So it's not me though. You said, oh yeah, that does happen. Like when you book an appointment with a doctor, you end up with a stranger. You end up with that nurse practitioner, or you end up with the other assistant doctor, the shadowing. Like this ain't the doctor I booked with. Yes, so you get me. I'm all that there is. Some agents are so big that they have managers within their. They do. They do. That's what I said. When I get to that point, I probably will. Well, hey, we put it out there in the universe that it gets to that point, but it is not there, y'all. It is not there. So here's what happens with the agency. Just in full transparency, you know, the agency thrives based on you guys going live. So like I said, it's free. TikTok pays you up to 53% of your diamonds you get. And then TikTok takes the difference and they give a percentage to agencies. Really, for this to be, really a good, bustling venture, you need people. You need people to go live. So I say 80 people are going live. There's probably on a regular, consistent basis, there's probably like 55, 60 that are going live on a consistent basis, which is good. And so that's good to know that people are going live. Obviously, you got to finesse and grow your live stream and get more people on it, get more diamonds. All that factors in too. So don't get me wrong. But then I have quite a few people that are not even going live, that haven't even started the live journey fully. So I want to get them to go live. I want them to feel a little bit more confident in their ability. So a lot of that depends on you in terms of where you're at with your growth and what you want to see have happen for yourself. If people pushing me and showing up while I was in someone's live, say that again. If I had people pushing me and showing up while I was in my life, oh, that would help there. The beauty of what's happened over the last few weeks with this agency is that you get that. You get people popping into lives and supporting one another and helping each other. So it's been a beautiful thing. Um, you said, Sharon, it wasn't good. Oh, your situation, the people coming in your life wasn't good? Or, Sharon, let me know what you meant. Let me know. You need a bio too. We're going to talk about that, friend. Honey, that happened to me, but all the time. Um, is silver, say that again? Let me see. Let me understand something. Nika, thank you for the shares. I missed something. Is Silver Fox in the agency? Is Silver Fox in the agency? No, I haven't seen Silver. No, I don't have anybody named Silver Fox. I don't know that name. Mm-mm. Unless you're talking about like a username. Sometimes the username I mix with their nickname, but I don't think I've seen. Oh, Silver Fox. No, she didn't. She didn't. She didn't sign up yet. She's been under the weather, so she's recovering. So no, she's not. I know who you're talking about now. It threw me off when you just said Silver Fox, but yeah. Of I flusher them, confuse them, and leaving them searching their backsides, scratching their backsides. What happened, Teresa? What did I miss? Yeah, I do know her. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I know her. Okay. Yeah, it took me a minute to put the whole name together. Yeah, I know her. Yeah, so no, she's not. Again, she's not consistent with her life journey either. So she's getting, I think she has to kind of get back to her rhythm again. She was sick. So yeah, ever since I leveled up, I can't get my gallery filled. Would that drop me down? Possibly. I told you. I mean, once you rise, friend, you got to stay up top. That's the thing about it. Yeah, that gift gallery. That's why I said, as you build your community, as you slowly grow, you want to be cognizant of having enough supporters to continue that growth. The gift gallery for me has kind of been this, you know, I kind of try to not pay attention to it all the time because it is something that can overwhelm you with how things are going. Um, so yeah, let me know if I'm missing something. Somebody got filtered also. Let's see. What if you have a cooking oodles voice? A cooked oodles voice. What does that mean? Teresa, what happened here? Okay, hope she feels better soon. Miss seeing her. Yes. Um, cock-a-doodle-doo voice. You're talking about like a squeaky voice? Is that what you mean? Let me know. But that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of pressure when you level up with your gift gallery. It is a lot of pressure. You're in the C League though. The C League is a league. It's a league. You got the whale. You got what do I have in here? There's a whale. There's always something in my life that's not getting filled. The DJ glasses, the galaxy. Yeah. Yeah. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, friend. I was watching live and getting ready to buy when they started saying not so nice things. I left. Yes. Yeah. Um. A couple things. I don't know where you were at. You must have been in a Shoppable Live. So it sounds like you were in a Shoppable Live, and then again, you gotta watch who's there, who's in the live, what's going on. I would say, um, use your discernment, but at the same time, um, yeah, there's a lot of people here that don't know how to show up and present themselves. So once you start going around to different rooms, you'll find your people. You'll find the people who you want to be in their room, attending their shoppable lives, supporting them. So yeah, you'll find your people. Teresa, you said hickey mousy voice. So what are you talking about your own voice, friend? That's fine. Again, you're going to find your people, and people are going to find their people. They're going to find the person they want to listen to, the person they want to. You said Mickey Mousey. Is that it? Mickey? Oh, Mickey. You said, Boss, I'm like, bless your heart. You're like, no, Dr. Lisa, Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. I mean, it just depends on what you're doing in your live stream. You said big squeak. Well, if you're crocheting, here's what I will tell you. Um, Do me a favor. Go watch some of the crocheters. Many of them don't show their face. They're showing their hands. They're showing themselves doing the crocheting. Every now and then you see their face, but for the most part, you're seeing them do their craft. So voice, how you look, appearance is secondary to the craft itself. The craft is primary. So again, to your point, yeah, the voice matters, but depending on what you're showing, people are paying attention to what you're doing. And they may enjoy hearing the voice as you're crocheting. So that's what I would say to that. I would say definitely go watch some people who do that craft. Some people change so much after they start going live. Not supporting unkind or entitled. I agree. I agree. Yeah, some people are not. I tell you guys all the time, the TikTok streets are like the regular streets. So if you see yourself not engaging in certain behaviors or certain types of people, you can do it here. You can find your tribe. You can find your people. You don't have to indulge in people who are rude, disrespectful, you know, people you just don't enjoy what they're talking about. You can scroll, keep scrolling. You can search. You can find people through the search screen. Hey, did you guys see where is it showing up here for you all? There's an arrow. Now you can swipe down and you can see who are your friends and followers going live. Is it showing up for you guys that way? It was showing up for me earlier when I was in a live. It's an arrow now. You can swipe down. I think I tuned in just for your joyous laughter. Not much folks have laughter like yours. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I thought my voice was turning viewers off. No, no. It depends on how you're. I mean, again, when I think about a live stream where you're crafting, you got to show the craft. And now you're gonna make me have a mindset conversation, because at the end of the day, I don't think I have. Now y'all will say otherwise. I think my voice sometimes sounds cracked and nasally and congested. And at the end of the day, people are gonna gravitate to what they want to gravitate to. Okay? And if your crafting is the main event, they're gonna love the way you describe things, the way you talk about it. You just heard Miss Jim says, I love your laugh. I think my laugh is okay. But I don't think it's all that. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So people are going to gravitate to you because of what you're doing and what you're saying and how you say it and how you do it. Okay. I just bought equipment for that. There we go. Yeah, that's it. How you doing, Flourish? How you doing, Natty? Nettie. Nettie. Your voice is great. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Flourish. I said Nettie's voice like that because Nettie has a whole song. So she's like, welcome to, what you laughing? I like that purple. You. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. Yes, Nettie has a whole song for her name. She goes into her live. What do you say? Put it in the chat for us, Nettie. Put it in the chat for me. Put it in the chat. What do you say for your name? It's Nettie. Hello, everyone. I love it. Greetings. How you doing, Miss K Latte Mommy? Oh, you got the LYIA. Look at you, friend. Jewel tones are your color. Are they really? Thank you. You say, yeah, quit wearing them black shirts. Quit wearing those black workout shirts. I love it. Thank you so much. Lie with Miss Nettie. Lie with Miss Nettie. I still said it wrong, didn't I? She's like, no, you're not doing it right. You are not doing it right. Yes, ma'am. Love it. Look at y'all. Love it. Thank you all for coming in. So Nettie has a whole song. And for me, I love seeing you guys live because it's like giving me a bird's eye view to all the different things you guys do and how you guys connect with your community. Rooms are going to grow. Rooms are going to get you rooming. People are going to get to see you. They're going to get to enjoy you. We'll talk today at the Zoom. So in the Zoom, let's talk. I know, Florence, I'm going to send you a message. Let's talk too, because there's some data I want to share with you as well. So, but just know that a lot of it is based on you showing up, continue to do what you're doing, and things will get better. So I'm just going to say that out loud. But it takes consistency. It takes you showing up and just making sure as you're talking to your audience that they're feeling connected. Funny you say that. I was just gonna say I need to get on your calendar. Do you? Let's chat again. It's time for us to regroup. We're almost at the 30-day mark, so it's time for us to regroup. I know you had your vacation, and well, I will say this: TikTok has a couple data points that I can see backstage, and TikTok says your numbers have, and I know you said your numbers are decreased, but they're saying you're in a decline because I guess that vacation your schedule seems um, what's the word they use? Let me look it up real quick. The way they write it is irregular. So they're noting irregularity in terms of how your live stream is going too. So we'll talk about that. Dr. Johnson came to my room today. I saw him in Dr. Trish's room. Yes. So he's getting around. He is friend Pals. You're in the room, aren't you? Pals, what's the connection there with Dr. Johnson? Because I think Dr. Johnson, you knew and you're connected, and Vibe Wellness Woman had him on a show, as well as Dr. Trish was interviewed last night. I caught a little bit of it. How funny was regular for 60 days, took 1 week, and now I'm the live stream recognizes that, friend. Okay, I know it don't seem fair, but yes, it does. It does recognize it. It's not right. It's not right, but yeah, it does. It recognizes. Yeah, you said, what in the world? Yeah, it knows. It knows. So yes, okay, let me catch up on comments. Hey, how you doing, Iridescent? How you doing, friend? Hello, Miss Beth. Hello, friend. How are you? How do you know if we're helping or hurting the creator when we come in their lives? How do I know if we're helping or hurting? Um, Engagement, comments, liking a live, sharing out the live is very helpful. Those are helpful. Gifting is helpful. I tell people watching is helpful in its own way. Now you do want people to watch and engage. You always want engagement. You want your chat to be moving. You want your room to be rooming because people are feeling connected. They're engaging back. They're doing the gifts. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you. Look at you, Miss Beth. Thank you for the bear. Hey, bear. Hi, bear. In the tiny tiny. TT needs a vacation mode. They do. You know what? That's no real talk. Especially as you are going live, some way to even notify your audience. Like it's funny. They low key did an SOS on me yesterday. Um, First of all, it was yes, Michelle Crochet. She reached out to me when I didn't go live at 10. Then Nika Grace. Then it was Dr. Trish, and then it was Coach Jesse, and then Miss Darlene chimed in later and favorite child because I hadn't gone live, so I had to put messages in the chat, in the group chats to let people know that I wasn't going to be able to do my 10, but I was going to come at 4, and then I was going to do, I'm sorry, 1 o'clock, and I wasn't going to do the 4. But yeah, okay, I will catch you later. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you so much. But seriously, we do need something to let people know, we're not going to be here today. I put in my note, I put in my story, but again, to just know, you're on vacation for a couple of days would be great. Wow. We have report cards on, what'd you say? Wow, we have report cards on Lord. Oh, Lord. That's what you saying. Uh, there's data. This is a data-driven approach. When you're working with an agency, how do I use the sound effects? Give me 1 second, Nettie. When you're working with an agency is going to help you based on a data-driven approach. That's the beauty of this. There's no me just coming up with stuff. You know the data, I know some data points, and between the two of us, we can improve. And so that's the goal. Okay. So yeah, we want you to do a whole lot better. Um, okay, Miss Nettie. Let's see, Miss Nettie. Sound effects. When you are in your live, there's a little wand. Looks like a little wand. It says enhance. It's going to be on the lower bar here for you as a live host. You click that. There's sound effects. Okay, so sound effects, you have to start them when you're in the live. They don't happen out before that. You can't turn them on before that. It's during the live. But yeah, that's where they're at. I notified everyone that I was going to be gone, but I mean seriously to be able to put a no, seriously, I agree with you. I totally agree. Notification in kind of a freeze mode. Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree with you. Yeah, that would be a great feature. TikTok, did you hear that? TikTok, we need a notification as well as my account is frozen for a couple days, maybe a week or two. So that's what happens. On your account for no more than 40 hours, so I can't be abused in like a 6 month period. Yeah, yeah. It is kind of now having to go through that priming and getting it back going again. It is that. I think vacation mode so you are not penalized when you are on a break. Yes, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you too. Okay, thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. We're gonna talk today. So my new people, we're gonna talk. My seasoned people, you are welcome to come to the Zoom call. We have a Zoom call. I said it's a beginner training because, like Nettie, your request just now is something I would love to talk about. You know, just knowing where some of the features are. We'll talk about the engagement. We'll talk about some things you need to know. Obviously, looking at your real time analytics. So, I want to make sure you guys kind of get a sense of what you should be doing, what you should be looking at. And then I did have a 3 page checklist. I'll probably go over that a little bit too. That's going to be that's in the school platform for you. But I know a lot of people who started already probably haven't even looked at that. So we'll look at that as well. Thank you for the donuts. I see your friend. Thank you so much. Um, let's see, Dr. Lisa. I received an invite from a Dr. Lisa TikTok shop. I reported the person, however. Thank you, friend. So now my TikTok shop page is attacked. Oh, Lord. They won't do that because they want people to stay on here unless you violate. Oh, wait a minute. Sultry Nana, that might have been me. I accepted some invites for people. I followed back some people. I don't think I sent invites. I followed back because when I was in my TikTok shop, I had the notifications I hadn't looked at in a while. That might have been really me. That might have been my shop page. Let me go back and look because I think that was me. I think you. It was like 5 of you who I hadn't accepted the follow back for. And I was like, oh, let me follow you back. But I didn't follow. I followed back. That's what it should have been. They won't do that because they want people to stay on here unless you violate. That's true. That is true. That is true. You're right. The Real Glam Life calls it. She is absolutely right. However, they responded that that account is valid. Yeah, I think it's me. I think that was me. Hello, how you doing, friend? I gotta go back and look, but I believe that might have been me. TikTok said it was a valid account. Yeah, I think it was really me accepting back. I followed you back. I don't think it wasn't me if I clicked follow. I followed back. That's what I should have done. But yeah, hello, hello. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Look at that. That was a real crowd. Look at there. Let me check and see what. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much for the populace. How you doing, Sheila? Trick, I learned all these hacks. Tag the people that you know with a unique name. Yes, yes. Cool. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. Good afternoon. How you doing, Lisa? Oh no, that's why they sent the page to you to see first. Yes. Hello, everyone. Hello, friend. How's everybody doing? Oh, that's great. The live ranking crown. Oh, that was super cute. I hadn't seen that one before. Thank you so much for that. That was super cute. Thank you for the shares, friends. Appreciate you all coming in and sharing out the live. Let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, Sultry Nana, I'll take a look, but I'm almost sure that was me because I do remember doing that. Was it yesterday? It was either yesterday or the day before yesterday. Because I keep showing my shop page here as kind of a show and tell. I think I went back in and accepted some follows that was sitting in there. So I'm almost sure that was me. I believe it was. Did you give me the coupon on my live? Last night I forgot to hit the share button for myself. Yes, I did. I did. Yeah, no worries. I was just being careful. You're welcome, friend. Thank you for doing that. What time is the Zoom tonight? 6:30 p.m. Eastern. If you did not get an invite, let me know because I did send it. And if you are interested in joining the agency, you would click the link in the corner, and I would have to make sure you follow through with all the steps so I can send you the Zoom link so you can attend it as well. So I want to make sure I'm supporting as many people as possible, and so that way you guys can attend the Zoom as well. You said I will check now. Yes, yeah. If you didn't get it, that means A, I either don't have your email, B, I got your email wrong in my database. Those are probably the two reasons. Those are A and B. That's it. I mean, and A means that you didn't fill out my form. That means you didn't fill out my webpage form. That's what A means, because I don't have your email. That means you didn't do your step one, and that's to fill out my form. But yeah, Lisa, I did last night when I came into your live. That's exactly what I did, friend. Let me know let's chat offline and we could talk about what we probably need to chat anyway. But let's chat offline too. Hello, Trisha T. Oh yeah, you wanna attend? Yes. Okay. So yeah, how do I activate it? How do you activate what? I did it. It's something I had to do. I did it. How do you activate what though? What were you referring to? Hey, how you doing, Trisha T? How do you activate what? Yeah, um, so yeah, that's something I came in here live and I did. TikTok, I'll talk about it tonight too. So if you're able to attend the 6:30, I'm gonna stay live. I'll probably stay live for another, probably to 5:30. Probably another 35 minutes or so. Promo code or how to use it. I did it already. That was what no. And so what? So in terms of if you ever want to do it yourself, you're gonna click. So I'm gonna show you exactly what you would do. Click the arrow. I think the arrow for you guys in the corner here. So if you ever want to do this while you're in your live or even before your live, because it's under the live, it's under monetization. It's under both areas. It's called promote. There's an arrow in here. If you click it, you'll see where you can share out the live, that area. There's a promote option there. It's literally that screen. That's what you would activate for yourself. Um, so let me know if you don't understand what I'm talking about because I did it for you already. So if you ever want to do it for yourself, that's where you would go. I have my invite. Yay, you do. Live with Miss Nettie. Thank you so much, friend. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yep, that's it. That's it. And so so with the agency, I'll talk about it tonight in more detail because here I only can say so much. But I do have some that are left. We can do it again. My friends, Flourish, let's talk. We probably need to talk. And that could be an option for you as well. So let's talk though. I have my invite. Awesome, awesome friends. So we'll chat tonight. Tonight's conversation, and we won't stay super long. I will say that if we can keep from it. I'm happy to answer questions, especially for my new people who are getting acclimated, trying to understand what's going on. Lisa, what we just talked about just now, knowing what the different areas are down here. I want to talk about that. I want to make sure you guys understand. Like when you go live, you want to make sure you are sharing your own live out. You said I need a coupon. Iridescent, I got you. Do me a favor though. Send me an invite because I have a running list. I keep a list. I have a list here. I want to not send me an invite. Send me an inbox message where here on TikTok where you tell me what time you go live and give me at least 2 options of when you want to do it. Okay. So let me know, because I actually have to come in your live to do it. So let me know what day and time makes sense for you. I got a few people I'm doing today. I did one person tonight. So Janana, I was looking to do you today, but I didn't see where you went live. So Janana, you still in the room? Because you gave me a broad time. You said noon to 2 p.m. Eastern. And when I got done, I didn't see you live today at noon. Check in, check. Appreciate you, friend. Flourish, you sent a promo on my live a long time ago, and it shortly thereafter I ended it. I know, friend. I know. That was me, and that was not. Let's talk about it. And that was me, and it was my bad timing. So let's talk about it though, because I don't want to mess up your trajectory. So let's talk through first before we do it again. But I have you if you want to do it. So I got you. Hey, Coach Rhonda. Coach Rhonda, great live yesterday. I appreciate the conversation. Coach Rhonda had a guest speaker on her live yesterday too. We were talking earlier about Dr. Trish guest speaker. Coach Rhonda had a great guest speaker. She's actually an agency, Coach Rhonda, and the person who was her guest speaker, which was Janine, the budgeting coach. And so they had a great conversation about how you need to think about your money management. So you're welcome. You're welcome. That's what it's all about, friend. Those the beauty of collaborating like that, that person is sharing out their live, that person is also bringing eyes to your live stream, and you're seeing a growth. So you people who are I think about us, the people who are providing that type of service where you are engaging with your audience and you're sharing your knowledge, essentially. I think it's important to occasionally have guests on as well, because those guests are also bringing visibility to your live and to your topic. Whereas people who are actually doing a task, when I think about the crocheters, the sound healers, Flourish, I would almost put you in a category where you're almost like a hybrid, because you're doing your plants, you're showing your plants, but you probably could have occasional guests on here and there if you wanted to bring somebody else who was maybe someone within the gardening niche or tropical plants and stuff. So there's ways that you can elevate your live and bring more visibility because of guests. Hello, friend. Thank you so much for checking my service. I've asked at least 10 different people, and they all said no. Boo. They don't deserve you. They don't deserve you. They all said no. Okay, let's unpack that. Let's unpack that. Now we all know we have our nervous people. We know we have our nervous people to do this. It does take a person who is able to show their face and be confident and do all the things. We know we have our nervous people. So that could be part of it. But obviously, coming live and talking to an audience is just like being on a podcast or being in an interview, and you're having a room full of people talk to you. So they just need to think of it in the same way. I want to find more guests that align with my area of focus. Awesome. Look at the agency. The agency has quite a few people. Yeah, that has quite a few people. Lisa does a different money management area. Lisa Bailey, she's in the agency. She does a different side of money management. Mrs. Treetop, she talks about things from a financial motivational perspective as well. There's plenty. Depends on what you want to talk. Health, education. If you want to bring somebody who comes in and talks about different ways to kind of create relaxation and hobbies and interests. You can have your crafters, you can have your florists, you can have your gardeners, you can have all types of people in your life. So your live actually brings visibility to helping people in different ways and helping them keep them inspired, motivated, energized, all those things. So yeah, you got a very good crossover live topic. So you can have any number of people come to your live. Yep. Let's see. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Let's see. Catch up on comments. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much. Planning people are very clicky. You know what? Let me say this. Flourish. You know somebody who you might want to interest? This is a crossover topic. Crossover. And I'm gonna play this out. So we have somebody in our agency too, who's in the traditional home garden. And so to have a conversation with someone who does traditional gardening, and then you talk about being a florist and talking about tropical plants and stuff like that, that could be an interesting conversation. Just recognizing that there's going to be different audience members in the room, and people who, to your point, think about gardening in a very one narrow niche. And now there's an opportunity for you to talk to a person who does gardening, and Quet does tropical plants too. She just doesn't do vegetables. So she does plants as well. So it could be an interesting way to bring different eyes to your life. So just something to think about. Welcoming everyone. Tap, tap, tap. Let's see some sub stickers, friends. Thank you so much for being here. When you have a guest speaker, you still must respond to your comments, correct? You should. Absolutely. And you can come up with ways when it comes to interviewing. When I have guest speakers, I try to listen, and then I'll pause and say, let me catch up on a few comments. I know that our chat is chatting, people have interest. And Coach Rhonda, if you want to go to a couple lives that have guest speakers, she did a great job of doing that. She was catching up on comments in between the conversation, so it was really good. I want Lisa on also one working on that. Okay, perfect, perfect. Yep, that is good. Perfect, friends. Love it, love it. What about someone being able to ask for plant help? Oh, that's a good one. Like showing plants that they have a problem with. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I don't know if you saw that, Flourish. That was Coach Rhonda's comment. So, yeah. Oh, Lisa said she would be honored. Hello, everyone. How you doing, Glow Turmeric Skincare. Oh, I love that name. Go, Lisa. Dr. Lisa. I love that. Go live. Oh, my bad. I read the wrong thing. I was like, go, Lisa. Love it. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Thank you for the hearts and the gifts. Thank you so much, everyone. Hello. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate all the welcomes too, because that's what we need. We want the chat to chat. I appreciate everybody doing this. I want to embrace the relaxation part of plants. Ooh, the relaxation part. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. So, I mean, again, you talking about was that into response of people having problems with their plants? I think you probably could do both and really when it comes down to it. So I'm gonna say this, Flourish, and I'm nothing against the relaxation piece, and I think that's important to elevate that and bring that to people's consciousness. But you also got to give your audience what they want. And so if people are asking for plant help and support, then that may be something you have to kind of figure out, how do you fit that in to a conversation. Maybe it's a segment you do on part of your live or a certain day and time that you do kind of like, let's talk plant plant health. And so that way you have a little bit more. I do offer that, but it's for my subscribers only. You got to change your subscription, because we're talking about, did you on vacation when I talked about the super fan. We're gonna have to talk about subscribers soon. I'm glad I found you today. Thank you, my favored. How you doing, friend? Appreciate you being here. Thank you all. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about the super fan change. And so yes, go live. Dr. Lisa cares. I do care. How do I join your agency? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. If you click the arrow, I'm sorry, I said the arrow. The link in the corner here. That's how you apply. And it's a free program. TikTok pays you. TikTok pays the agency. So TikTok does have some eligibility criteria. If you're not in the U.S. or Canada, you can't apply to my agency. You can't. You're in an unsupported region. It's just for U.S. and Canada that I'm approved for. If you have any violations, TikTok won't let you apply. If you already are with a creator network agency, you have to stay with that agency and talk to them and get support from them. And then finally, if you have so many followers, 1 million followers, which you don't, but and I have already gone live and made over 5,000 for the last few months, you can't join. If you are new to going live and have never gone live, you have to go live for a 10-minute trial before you can join. So if you click the arrow, I will check to see if you're eligible. I wish I could keep one plant. You said you wish you could keep one plant. I love it. You know what? I've had some interesting experience with gardening. I tried it, y'all. I got to find some more time to kind of dive into it a little bit more. Thank you for the daily heart, me, Tina B. Thank you, friend. Dr. Let's have a good friend, Mel, for you. Okay. Who is an excellent gardener, also raises, what is it, corgis? Is that it? Corgis, the dogs? Oh, so Janetta, I think that's what you meant, the dogs, the corgis. Yes, thank you. I will click it. Okay, thank you. I'm going to check in a second. Have a great rest of your lives. Thank you, Sharon S. Appreciate you being here. I'm an avid gardener. Okay, there we go. So it's interesting with Flores. I don't know if you're still in the room. Yes, awesome. Oh, I've had several people apply. Look, let me check. Let me check my friends. I'm sorry. I should have been checking this. Let's see. Sharon S. Are you still in the room? Let me know if you're still here. Cause I'll explain what needs to happen for your acceptance. You have to do the 10-minute trial. But let me know. More graphics, you have to do the 10-minute trial as well. And then my friend, my favor, it's going in for you. New to live. Are you new to live, Tina B? If you want to click the link, I could check. If you're new to live, you would have to do a trial live before you could do the join the agency. But I'm happy to support you. My favored for you are invited. So I sent you an invitation. Yes, Corky's the dog. Okay, my other friends who are in the room, if you're interested in the agency, let me know if you're still here. More graphics in Sharon S, because I didn't send the invite yet. I didn't send it. I can send it, but I guess I wanted to make sure you knew about the trial live first. So I always want to make sure people know that. You said, I'm interested. Okay, you would click the link in the corner to get accepted. How can you tell if you're eligible? Once you click the link, I will check and see if you're eligible. Okay, I'll check and see if you're eligible. Let me know if you're gonna click the link, because I'll talk to. I go live daily at 6 p.m. Eastern. Also, and is that gardening? Is that what you're doing? Let me know if you're doing the gardening. I'm gonna show you where. So let me I clicked it. Okay, so let me refresh my screen, and for favored, don't go away yet, because I'm going to check these other people. So hopefully I'm seeing the same conversation at the same time for everybody. So let me just check. Was it Valinetta? Let me check for you. Valinetta, okay, so you and for favorite, it looks like it's going to go through for you. Let's check, and I'll tell you guys both at the same time, what to do next at the same time. Okay, did I do that right? Let me make sure. Did I send the invitation? I clicked so quickly. Okay, I did. Okay. Let me see. Tina B, thank you so much. Oh, and please forgive me for not responding. I'm on and out of our doctor's office. You're so sweet. Appreciate you. Dr. Jim, how are you, friend? I see you as well. I provided health and update video. Did you really, friend? Awesome. Thank you for the ice cream stickers. I see you, friend. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me say this. So here's what happens next. Anybody else clicking the link? If you're gonna click the link, let me know, and I'll walk you through what happens next. So Valinetta and for favored, let me walk you through what happens. So this is mine. Let me turn my mirror off so you guys can see my words on my screen. This is my shop page. Okay, this is the inbox. So when you go to your profile page, you're gonna go to your inbox. That's what this is, okay? No, my approach includes 4 different pages due to specific niches. Okay, perfect. So with the agency, you only can have, it's almost like one agency, one creator network agency per person. So you only can have the one, so just kind of keep that in mind. So this page is the page that's approved for the agency. So that's what just happened. So this account is approved for the agency. So this is the, so what do you do for this account then? Okay, so you're gonna go to inbox. Okay, so under inbox, this page, yes. Hosting, what'd you say, hosting my first co-host live with my favorite person in the world. And we are both experts. Awesome. Put more in there, she will. Who's your person? I saw you on the live with a gentleman. I saw that, friend. So you both got a system notification. Okay, so look at the black and white box. You both received a system notification from TikTok, okay? And when you click that, it's gonna say a creator network invited you, okay? I says new TikTok Learn Basics to go live. Okay, perfect. And so you're gonna get that, and then it's going to say a creator network has invited you. So then the creator network that has invited you is launch your income. And you're going to go in and accept that invitation. Okay? That's the first step. After that, I see that you accepted. I'm going to send you my, so then you're going to get in your inbox, you're going to get a notification from me. It'll be a message from me in your inbox that says, I need you now to go to my webpage. Unfortunately, TikTok does not have clickable links. So you can't do a clickable link. So you're going to have to copy and paste that. and put in your browser so that you can fill out my contact information form. So I'm going to inbox you that information. Once you get that, you're going to fill it out. In a perfect world, it copies, pastes, you fill it out, and then you're going to receive an email confirmation. Within that email confirmation, it comes from Stan Store because it's my Stan Store link. And that email confirmation will be my school and my WhatsApp community links. Okay, so you can join those. And then today at 6:30, and I know some of you said you're going live already. So today at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, because I'm in Orlando, Florida. I'm doing a Zoom call, so I'll send you the Zoom link as well. So if you get all that taken care of, I'm gonna get off the live maybe in the next 15 minutes or so. But if you get all that taken care of soon, like in the next 5 minutes, I will send you the. I'll probably even send you the messages in the live here. But if you get that taken care of, I will send you my webpage and then send you the Zoom link before we meet at 6:30. You'll get it by 6 o'clock. Okay. So she will. You say, yep, he is the creator of Justice AI. We've held fireside chats at Startup Gig. Okay, Grind. Okay, I love that. We just had, hold on one second. We just had a powerful conversation in leadership, decision making, plus decolonization. Okay, look at you. I love that. Love that. Awesome. Thank you so much for the populars. Appreciate your friend. Look at there. Thank you so much for the like. So we're gonna take care of that. You guys will we'll definitely get you started. And so let me know if anybody else is clicking the agency link. We are rocking and rolling with people joining the agency, y'all. I am so appreciative. I can't make it. Are the Zooms recorded? This Zoom is going to, again, my Zooms are recorded. This Zoom is going to be recorded. And then I also use Zoom AI. It will send out a summary. So you'll get summary notes as well. Here's the deal with today's conversation. Today's conversation is for my beginner. This is a beginner training. So it's really for people who are kind of new to going live. Now, on Sundays, I do a weekly meeting with everybody. And it's just a weekly conversation. And I have a couple different topics I want to make sure people are aware of, especially since things are moving so quickly for TikTok, for the agency. And there's so many people who are still kind of trying to figure out how to improve their live stream. So a lot of that conversation is helping people just think about their growth strategy. So that is Sundays at 6:30, and it's also via Zoom. Tina B, I see where you submitted your request. Are you still in the room, friend? Let me know if you're here. Tina B, let me know if you are still here, friend. I see where you are here. Okay, so it looks like it's gonna let me accept you. Let's see. So I'm gonna go through the spiel again. Hopefully you heard some of it. All right. Did anyone go to the Camp Live event yesterday? What's the Camp Live? That sounds fun. What was that? Camp Live event. Tina B, so you got a system notification too. So it's the same thing. When you go to your profile page, you'll see the system notification in your inbox. So go to your inbox, and TikTok sent you a message saying that a Creator Network has invited you to join, and you got that invitation. You say, yay. I appreciate you, friend. More graphics, and share it as, let me know if you're still in the room. I did not send the invitations for you to do your trial live. So let me know it if you want me to send the invitations. I did not send them yet because I wanted to make sure you understood the trial live process. But let me know if you're in the room. Okay, so system notification, if you complete it soon, like in the next couple minutes, I'll send you my webpage to complete that. You're gonna have to copy paste it into your browser, fill that out. After you hit submit and you fill it out, you get an email confirmation that has my school and my WhatsApp links for those communities for you to join. And then I'm gonna email everybody a reminder that the Zoom meetings happen. So I'll include you guys in that because you'll be in my database after you fill out my webpage. So that's where that's at. Tina B, love that. They invited me and I missed it because I didn't check my messages in campaigns. So I got an invitation yesterday to attend a webinar for the fantastic journey, which is the live in the live. So that's what I was talking about earlier. So Fantastic Journey is the new campaign they're doing for the fan club. And so it's really telling you part of this warm up phase. It wants you to rally and get your fan club activated and get people moving. Thank you so much, Todd, for joining the live. Um, and so what I shared earlier is that you want to make sure your chat is chatting, people are engaging back. You can go into your fan club and create the banner, the badge where it says Lisa. The first badge with the heart is the Lisa fan club badge. The second badge with the star and the different symbols is the subscriber badge. So you can change your subscriber name and it will show up in your fan club. So your fan club, and Flourish, I don't know if you're still in the room. Flourish, are you still in the room? She's probably gone. Flourish, let me know if you're still here. I think you're still here, friend. That's what I was telling you about your subscription is going to have to change because that's part of it. It's really kind of the early stages of this changing. So subscriptions are going to be called super fans. Okay? You said I'm here. So super fans, subscriptions are going to change to super fans while you're in the live. It may not impact your subscription too much. I'm just going to say that out loud because it sounds as if your subscribers have an experience where you do a sub-only live. Working in plants, of course, while listening. Love it. Love it. It may not change it as much for you if you're saying your sub-only live is where people kind of get that specialized, individualized support in the live stream. But essentially what TikTok is saying is that your fan club members, your fan clubs, that's the Daily Heart Me, the Heart Plus, they are now becoming, they have the option to become a super fan. It's going to be one price, one flat fee or price for that, for your live stream subscription. And it's going to be called the super fan, and it's going to be $9.99. Okay? So I just want to make that clear. So if you're somebody like, oh, I didn't know that my fan club, my subscription right now is only $2.99 or $3.99 or $5.99. No, now it's going to be $9.99. Now, if it is, they have a couple different provisions that's going on. Like if your subscription is under $9.99, your subscribers can keep the same price for 3 months. But come December, it's going to go up to $9.99 per month. Nice hairdo. I didn't know that was you. Didn't know that was me? You said, how you doing, babe? Bailey Heart and Soul, you changed your name again, friend. I love it. You said, I didn't know that was you. What was the last time I had the baseball cap on? Like, I didn't know that was you. How you doing, friend? How you doing, Rose Gold? I see you as well. Thank you. Yes. How are you? Like you said, the last time I did have the baseball cap on. It was time, y'all. It was time to do the hair. You said, hey, friend. How you doing? Hey, friend. So, yes. So, just keep that in mind. What I've been sharing in our Zoom calls and then even here is that that's something you guys are going to have to lean into in terms of thinking about your live stream and what type of super fan benefits you offer. Hey, Kat. How are you, Bridget? Hello, good evening. And so, Daily Heart Me. Daily Heart Me is the fan club. Hello, friend. Thank you for that. Thank you for the gift. It's the fan club, and the fan club, you'll see those fan club stickers. Let's do this. Somebody, so you want to add your own personalized stickers. So let's put in Go Live sticker. Just put that in the chat for me because you want your fan club to start engaging with your stickers and your other the other personalized stickers and your individual stickers in there too. So let's put that in there. Go Live. I love it. So we'll put that in there. So will you cover gift gallery on the Zoom? I just realized I missed Sunday. I could do that. No, not today. I won't do it today. Only reason, here's what today's talk is going to be. I could do it Sunday. Sunday Zoom, yes. Today is 100% newbies, new conversations. If I cover gift gallery, that takes us in a different direction. That's like an intermediate conversation. Not that it's not a new thing that people shouldn't be paying attention to, but I don't want them to get all hung up on, just like Mrs. Treetop, like Mrs. Treetop with the league. The league is a thing. The gift gallery is a thing. And when you league up, your gift gallery goes up. There's a whole thing there. So I don't want you all to be consumed with that if you're still trying to figure out where's the sound effects. If you're still trying to figure out how do I turn the live off. If you're still trying to say, how long I've been going live, and you don't know what a real-time analytics is. So that's what I'm saying. Or how to reset your goal. So so that's why I said I probably won't go there today, just because there's like some new stuff that we need to cover and make sure people know. Go live stickers. Yes, go live stickers. Okay, I'm sorry. See, that's something else. So when you go into your chat, the chat, so act like you're about to send a message, okay? Next to that is a grayed out heart. It should be a grayed out heart for the Daily Heart Me. Click that grayed out heart. Okay, you should see stickers. Yep. Thank you so much, Fred. Yes, I need to build my computer up so I can get my gallery complete. Yep. Maybe showing people how to change their panel layout. Or is that too advanced for today? Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Change that panel layout. What are you saying? Panel. Maybe I don't know what you're saying. Panel layout. There we go, Lisa. Look at you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, when you click the where is chat? The comment. Like where you just wrote that comment. Where is chat? That comment. There's a heart. There's a grayed out heart. Yes. Yeah, that's what you thought so. You said, okay, live, hold on. Oh, live panel, like multi-guest. Pals, no, that's not too advanced. In my mind, I was like, live panel. That's the guest feature. So let's talk through that real quick. I'm not doing this as a live stream, just so that y'all know. So I'm probably gonna have to have my phone. I may have to go live on my shop page or something, so you guys can really see things. Because I'm doing this over Zoom, because I don't want to be in TikTok, but I may have to do it. Okay, I thought so. Like someone accidentally changed the screen to boxes and didn't know how to change it back. Oh, I love that. So Pals is talking about two things. Let's say this. So if everybody is in the agency, you have to do 3 lives. So a few of you have to do trial. Well, most of the people in the room tonight on the Zoom call should be past those first 3 lives. I'm just gonna put that out there. How you doing, Happy? If you are not past those first 3 lives, then we want you to be past those first 3 lives by Sunday. Okay? So I'm gonna reiterate that when we get in the live later today in the Zoom call, because so I'm just gonna say, you said asking for a friend. That happened to you, Pals. You said you asking for a friend because that happened, friend. Okay, I'm writing my note because I'm remembering this. First 3 lives. Pals, I'm gonna show you right now before I leave. First 3 lives. Must do to get all features. Okay, and then you said panels, multi-guest. That's the way I think of guest features. Okay, so thank you so much. I see you guys. Thank you, Happy, for those stickers. I see you, friend. Like someone accidentally changed the screen to boxes. Okay, so Pals, let's say this. Let's do this, friend. If you were, hey, Pals, let's test this out. Is it gonna work? It ain't gonna work. It would work. Will it work? I don't think it's gonna work. I was gonna say go to your room and request me as a co-host. If you do it, let's test it out. I don't think it's gonna work, because I think if you go to your room and request me as a co-host, you still won't see guests. I don't think you can call up a guest. I don't think you can. I don't think you will be able to do it. I was gonna say, because if you're co-hosting, they probably have guests grayed out. I'm gonna accept you, iridescent. You came up as a guest, so I can show it this way.
You know I'm game. I'll do it. Just ask me. I'll do it. I don't care.
Well, no, I was gonna say have her. I was gonna have her walk through the co-host, but you know what? No, let's do this. This is
Yeah,
perfect.
she should be able to see, and then
The
you know what I'm
changes.
saying. You can tell her. Yeah.
So here's what I'm pressing. So that's what I was saying. Maybe as a co-host, she can walk herself through it. But here's what I'm gonna press. So Iridescent is a guest right now. Which what I did was accept her guest request. So co-host must be an option for you. Everyone can't do it. Everyone can't. Everyone will get co-host feature after you've done those first 3 lives. So yes, in guest features, there's two different things. One is a co-host. Right now, our friend is a guest. She's a guest on my live, but she didn't go into her own room to request. You know how you have that pop up that people pop up and ask you to join, and you get those pop up messages. Those are co-host requests. Um, Thank you so much, Some Sugar. So okay, here's what I'm pressing. I'm clicking the guest feature. Okay, so there's a multi guest. There's two people next to each other. I'm about to click that. When I click that, there's a settings wheel right in the top corner. Pals, you following me, friend? There's a settings wheel in the top right corner. I'm clicking that settings wheel. There's a couple different options on that layout. Okay, so right now we're in the grid option. That's what this is. I'm going to change this to fixed panel, where there's going to be a panel on the side. And this is where different people can invite themselves up. Okay, that's where the panel is. I like this sometimes a little bit more because obviously as the live host, I'm still kind of front and center. So you know this is still my room. It says host at the top. And then let me show this real quick with the coins. These are points. Oh, let me say something. Let me say something. TikTok either changed this rule, or maybe it was never a rule and it was just kind of urban legend. I don't know. But we're going to assume that it was a rule that's been really changed recently. You do not, as a host, have to let the person down. Okay? They still get their coins. They still get their any points that they gather. Those are actual coins that they get. They can let themselves down. You don't have to let them down for them to get that. I think that's something people have been saying. Oh, nice. He said, I think that's something people have been saying for years now. But
yeah, I think somebody made that up.
I think so too. Yeah. I think so too.
Yeah.
Because
I do know that the host gets a percentage, though. I do know that.
Yes.
I calculated it, and I was like, "Hey, where's my 30 cents?"
They get like 30%. You're right. Yeah. You get like 20%. They get 30%, and then TikTok takes their percent. Yeah. So yeah. So that's what's happening. But
those, that's cool because you know it's the host page, and most of the time the people that's coming in is from the host. So.
Exactly. And so these are literally points. That's not money. These are points.
Yeah.
So that you guys know. I just want to make sure. Don't calculate that as if it's money. Oh, I didn't know that either. Yes. So when you see the screen pops up, it says points next to it. Like let's see. So if I
well, when the person sends a gift to me, so if they send me a gift, it'll change that up there.
Exactly, it does. I was going to try to click it for you. Why are you not clicking up for me? Okay, there you go. So when I click the Real Life Glam Closet, did I say that? The Real Glam Life Closet. Iridescent. When I click Iridescent, when I click her face, her box, a screen pops up for me that has her name on it. I can click that and I see gift, so I can send her some roses. So you can send people roses. So I'm sending her. Okay, so when she comes down.
Don't make a mistake and pick that TikTok universe because I'm not refunding anything.
Whatever, Fred. I was clicking roses. So, what do the points translate to? Rewards. As a guest, you can earn money from that. You can earn money. So y'all got me doing my Zoom call now. So as a guest, you can earn money. So with this, you're earning rewards from being on someone's live. And when she comes down, she'll see how much she gets. I mean, that translates to, it's like I said, it's like 20%. So it may be, 8 cents, something like that she'll get of that. So, just recognize that is money that you can earn. Um, See if I send a
Yeah,
rose
and
that one
it's a good
point.
way to get your live in too, because they still count it, even if you're not.
No, not as a guest. Not as a guest. You don't get live credit. You get live credit as a co-host, but you do
Are you
get.
sure about
I'm
this?
pretty
Because
sure you might get a recording from that host, but that host gets credit for that live. You don't get credit for. So what are you about to say? I'm sorry.
because it'll be like you went live for so many hours, and it has the live that I was in, the host included in that, like how many hours I went live. Like the other day, they sent me a live. They sent a message and said you went live for 40 hours. Most of my time going live has been on panels. Like I've done that more than anything else.
I guess I would have to see how is it breaking down. So where is this at? This in your live analytics?
No, so as soon as I got off the live, that's when it sent it to me. It just popped up in the middle of the screen. I screenshotted it too. I meant to send it to you. So I was like, hey, I've never seen this. But I was like,
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I don't know if that's interesting if it shows up in your analytics that way too. Take a look and see.
I didn't look in the analytics. I'll look in there when we get off of
Okay.
here. Yeah.
Pal said she's seen that too. Oh well, I was about to say, when you let yourself down, there's a whole summary of how long you were on the panel, how many points you made. So there is a summary of it. Um, and so does it count towards your live? I think the answer is still no, but you're able to count. You're able to track that or not track it, or either to get some data on that. But I don't think it's going to show up in your live analytics.
I'll check it because I do know I see it shows live rewards.
Yes.
It shows me back from
Yes.
the coins or whatever, the gifts that I get.
Yes.
But yeah, I have to check that. Yeah.
Yeah. So the other thing, so to answer Powell's question really quickly, um, well, wait a minute. So what's the short stuff you say? It shows you something. So I think it shows you the analytics, or it shows you the summary. That's what it is. I think it's like a summary statement. So okay. So to answer.
Stop sugar. Look at you. Don't make me have to go refill my account.
So
I don't see her going live though. I'm gonna call you out on here. Why you be? I don't be seeing you go live.
Yes, summary. Yeah, this summary. Yep. So some sugar went live recently. What was that? She did. Now we ain't seen the since.
I might have been live when she went live, so that's probably why I didn't see.
She did it late at night. Well, y'all might have been at the same time.
Yeah, she might have gone at night too. Yeah. Okay.
You said one person at a time. Come for you.
Like, she won't go live. She's like, one person at a time. Y'all talk to me today.
You got double teamed. Okay, really quickly. So when you click the guest feature, go back to guests. For me as a live host, it's in this right corner. It's a spin wheel. So now we're gonna do the other one. There's a fixed grid. This is a fixed panel. So this is the fixed grid where it's like all of us in little boxes on the screen. There we go. That's all of us. Okay? And then you can change it even again to be the regular panel where it's going to be me, and then Iridescent is going to be in my lower right corner. So that's when you have that. So a lot of people have that as their kind of default. That's the first one. And then I do like the side by side. I think I just favor that because I'm able to see the person. You're able to visually see each person in the screen that way. So just know that these are all the different ways you can change it. And you're just clicking that fixed panel grid in the corner. Play around with stuff as you become a live host.
I'll be on people's panels getting dizzy because they be moving us around. They don't know what they're doing. But I don't say that though. I'm like, they'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah, Miss Darlene said she likes side by side too. I do. I like side by side. I'm gonna move you back side by side, but I like that better as well. Yeah. So just know all that plays into it. Pure Intentions, how are you, friend? So when we talk tonight, we'll talk a little bit about that. I do want you guys to pay attention to multi-guest. So for example, thank you so much, Some Sugar. For example, you begin the title gifter. Awesome. Appreciate your friend. The side by side, I'm sorry, we have a guest up. Thank you all. We have a guest up. You should invite the guest to also share out your live, because guess what? People see that this person's a guest. You know what I'm saying? So when people see that their viewers are a guest or a person that they follow is a guest, they come into your room. So they should share out their live as well. So if you want them to hold the screen down, share the live out, support the live in that way as well. So that gets a little bit more visibility. And that's why I say you want to make sure you're bringing, you think about ways that you can have guests in your room and guests on your panel. Okay? And have panels that way. Thank you all. I appreciate you all coming in. I see you.
Yeah, because I get gifts from people that are, I don't even see them come in because when we on the multi panels, most of the time we just be talking and stuff, so I don't see comments or anything, and then I'll see it afterwards. Like this person sent you. I'm like, when was they in there? They didn't even say that to me. They
Yes.
just come in and give you some gifts to let you know they support me, and then they.
That's kind of the downside of panels. I'm just gonna say that too, because you really have to, as a host, you have your people who are on panels and talking and sharing out, and sometimes you do miss the opportunity to engage with your guests that are in the chat, your viewers that are in the chat.
The panel that I'm on, like it's a specific one that I'm on a lot, but he has like 4 moderators and they be on it, so they. And then he'll see the comments because he works a lot. But it's a cool panel. I only have 2 that I really go on. But yeah, I do know that paying attention. Because some of those panels I go on, they don't have nobody else paying attention to the comments. I remember I went in somebody's live, and I'm not gonna say who they are, but they're one of our people, Dr. Lisa.
They're improving. We're a work in progress.
To her like 4 times, and I gave some space in between, and I was just like, oh my God, I couldn't take it. I just got out.
They're a work in progress. We're gonna talk about that in today's Zoom.
They on here. They might not even know because I ain't say nothing. I mean, but I'm just like.
This is month 1. We're in the first month.
And the second time I was like, you don't see my comment. And the third time I was like, you don't see my comment. And the fourth time I was like, I'm out.
We're all a work in progress. I'm just saying.
I mean, I gave they little hearts and I did the taps and stuff, but I was just like, okay, I got something else to do. I'm got to be out of here right now.
She is not going to stop. No. That's some sugar. See, I read some sugar's comment, and I saw the short stuff. Short stuff said, "Was it me? Was it me? Who was it? I want to know."
I'm not telling y'all. No, I'm not gonna tell y'all who it was.
But
she's a new person, though. I can say that she was new, so I gave her some grace. Because other than that, I was like, excuse me.
That's the whole point. We got our people who are still growing in their live host season. Okay, so they still trying to get this right, and sometimes you do make mistakes, but hey, we're gonna get better. He said, "I want to prove to tell me if it's me." That's what short stuff said. It wasn't me. It wasn't you. It wasn't you, friend. But thank you so much for the taps. I see you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Ari. Appreciate the support. Thank you for coming in too. Okay, so let's say you said, "Hey, new friend." I love it. All right, so that's just a quick overview of multi-guest. Okay, so if you're somebody if you've done your first 3 lives, you should have multi-guests. You probably do need to think about how do you offer a multi-guest experience, a panel of some sort, a couple times a week, at least once a week, if nothing else, in your live stream, so people are now starting to engage that way. And then again, have those panelists share out your live. There's so many different strategies. It could be people who are in your top gifter box, or people who are part of your fan club and they are communicating. It could be the people who have the most taps, shares, and comments, because you can see that if you click someone's face, you can see that really quickly to see how many comments people have sent, how many shares have they sent, how many likes. All that's there for you, real time in the live. So you can come up with any number of strategies to say, okay, here are the people who can come up and let's start having a panel conversation, and then you can invite your viewers to love on them, and get them some points. So that's part of a strategy, and you can easily build your room around that. Where people, like you said, Iridescent, when you go to a couple panels, you've made rewards from that experience. You've gotten time for being live for that. So
yeah, because we did a live, and Chris Brown's father came in, and he was just gifting away.
Oh wow!
And I was like,
Chris Brown.
Everybody was was in the comments like, trying to say, I want to follow him, like, and I was like, this doesn't mean he's gonna come to your live and do the same thing, but you know, just you never know who's in there. So we didn't know who shared it to him, but he was there, and he came and did his little thing, and then he went out. But it was just crazy. I was like, oh, wow.
Awesome. You said Delaware is here again. How you doing, Peaceful Grace? Thank you so much for being here. Share those to me. I love that. What?
What she said, share to her? Share the live?
I don't know. She talking about share the Chris Brown contact. Is that what you talking about?
Oh no, yes, we not doing that. I didn't even go follow him myself, so but I do know what his page is. But yeah, we not doing that.
Okay. But no. All right, friends. So I'm gonna get off now because I do have to make sure I send some emails out to folks to join the Zoom tonight.
I got a message you.
Yes.
Check my email.
Okay.
I got the Zoom link.
Yes. You said yes. Share his contact. Yeah. So silly. Yes.
It's going once, going twice for the nice price.
So look here. Thanks, Doc. You're welcome, pals. So if you iridescent, if you want to let yourself down, you'll see that screen that pops up for you because I'm not. And so that way you can see it. And then if you don't see it, let me know. Let me know if I'm wrong. Well, no. When you let yourself down, it's gonna pop up.
Yeah. The disconnect.
Once you disconnect, there's gonna be a screen that pops up that tells you how long you've been live and the points and stuff. Okay. Do a screenshot so you can see what it says. So you should have seen a screen that pops up that gives the breakdown of your live, your time as a guest. But look here, friends. Let me know if there's any last minute questions. If I missed a question, I apologize. Let me know if it's something I need to revisit. I appreciate it. How you doing, the consignment cycle? Go ahead and collect your points. We'll talk. We're going to continue to talk about the fan club because the fan club is something you want to embrace. Why was I still talking to you? Was you? You disconnected. I didn't do it. I'm like, she can't hear you. Oh, Lord. Did you see the screen? Is that what you said? Oh, yeah, I see the screen. Is that what you said? Let me know. But we're going to talk about the fan club because your fan club is really your community, okay? You want to build that community. They have a fantastic journey that's going on now. If you have not joined that particular campaign, I encourage you to do so. It's up to you if you want to, but I encourage you to do so. That's a great way to get your fan community rallying behind you. There's some big gifts in there. I think that's the thing about it. You got to be cognizant of that. The goal is to kind of have people ultimately send those big gifts. Now, they may or may not do that, but I want you to be able to leverage your fan club where you are having stickers there, you have badges. You can ask them, hey, where's my tap, tap, tap stickers? You know, that type of thing where your fan club is really helping to push your live out. Almost treat them as, obviously, you know, you're not going to have moderators. I mean, you could have moderators, but you could use them to also support pushing your live out. The comments, the shares, the likes, all that matters, especially if they're part of the Daily Heart Me. So you want them to be activated, okay? So just kind of keep that in mind. That's a strategy, okay? But we'll talk tonight. I want you guys to feel confident, especially my new folks who go on live. This is not hard, you know, and as you start going live more frequently, you'll see where all of it is very easy to learn and pick up on. It's not going to be something where you're intimidated by it, okay? But the thing is, you just got to start practicing. Practice makes progress. I say it all the time. That's part of this. Just keep practicing, keep showing up, keep playing around with different features and stuff. What time is Zoom? It's at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. 6:30 p.m. Eastern tonight. Okay. So we'll meet then, and I'm gonna get off shortly so I can go ahead and send out a few emails. I had a few people join, so I want to make sure I send them my information so that they can attend the meeting. Okay. All right, friends. I'm gonna chat with y'all later. Thanks so much for being here. We will talk later. Okay. Get your points from the